So, if Kant were to be the person entertaining your extraterrestrial guests, Kant would want to respond to the question, why do humans on Earth or Earthlings punish, why did they punish Gacy for killing, much less multiple times, but not the lions for killing? If he were responding to those questions, Kant would want to start off with some metaphysical presuppositions. Remember, I said that whenever I say the word metaphysical, you instantly think what? Reality. As you can see here, there's a word that I included in the description for metaphysics when I did that lecture on the branches of philosophy. Kant would say, well, you've got to understand something about the nature of two classes of being. And notice that even in saying there are two classes of being, this itself is a metaphysical claim. He's asserting that something is the case about reality, and the reality has to do with things that exist with beings. And he's saying that there are at least two categories of existence or being. He would say that you have to, he would say to the extraterrestrial, understand that there are two kinds of beings. One kind of being, or at least two kinds, as we'll see in a moment, he actually thinks there's more, purely sensual beings. Purely sensual beings have what he calls animal conscious. They're entirely subject to factors beyond their control. That means that animal instinct via DNA is at play, and of course, how that interacts with the given environment. Don't have any control over innate instincts. They don't use instincts that they use in their environments. They're completely determined by causal laws. When it comes to purely rational beings, they have what Kant would call perfect consciousness. They are without fault. Nothing can make them falter. Their actions are in perfect harmony with what we commonly know as moral principles. Their wills always conform to the dictates of reason. So then Kant might look at the extraterrestrial and saying, based on your experience so far of earthling human animal culture, to which class of being do humans belong? What do you think, guys? To which class or category of being do human animals belong? Kant is going to say both. We are mixed beings. He's going to talk about the duality of the human situation. Notice that the word duality has the root word dua. Some of you know the Spanish word for two is dos, and in French, I believe it's deux. In German, it sounds very different. It's zwei. Anyway, he's going to say part of each human is sensual, animal. We, by nature, do have some non-rational impulses. Instincts, feelings, desires, appetites, drives. So our actions are influenced by non-rational forces. And of course, these might be categorized by him as physiologically based. But he'll say that's not the whole picture. Humans are also rational, just not purely rational, just like we're not purely sensual. We, by nature, also have the faculty of reason. When you hear people in academia, especially philosophers, say the faculty of, often when they're talking about persons, the mind, thinking, existence, being, they're talking about a power that you have in virtue of having a brain as either a potential power or a power that you have realized. So reason is one of those. He would say our actions can then be influenced by rational powers.